Hi, and welcome back. Today we are doing the update for the Mythos Round 2, which is Norse mythology. This is by Daria and is hosted by Steph Ledger over on the Fantastic Ladies, because I can't find a YouTube for Daria. She is on Instagram. Words are not wording. It is Monday. And it is very, very Monday. Okay, so from the beginning, we'd rolled in for Molinaire, the NARS Foundation to finish. We were able to make a new mark. It's not much of a new mark, but we were able to make a new mark. We were trying to finish this. We are up to 11 uses. I mean, it's not a lot. On the other hand, we're trying to get a pan for Ragnarok in the lace highlighter from the Rachel Loves Pixie, which is this one here, which there is the slightest depression. I don't think it's going to show up. It's on this side. But I use, move the mirror. I use a bagel brush, so it's not really digging in or anything. So it's going to be a while on that one. We are using that almost exclusively though, and we are at, what are we at? 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 65 uses today over 2 months. So not horrid, but again, I expect that one to be in for most of the year. Freya, we had rolled out last time. Bifrost, we rolled in the ColourPop Blush and Count Me In to try to finish. That's where we're at. There's not a whole lot of difference from last month. I was focused on another blush last month. I was going to focus on this one this month. Then I got sick. So we've only got 5 total uses over 2 months on that one. I'm going to keep it in for next month to make up for it, but hopefully we'll have better progress next month because of that. Okay, Fimbulwinter. We rolled in the shade Snowlight from the Odin's Eye Christmas Eve palette. So we needed something winter. We rolled it into hit pan, and as you can see, we did hit a pretty good pan. And that was in 7 uses. But it's mostly because it's a very malleable shade. And we're going to hold that because we're going to be looking at it again in just a minute. Then for Siegfried and Brunhild, we rolled in this. We still haven't opened it yet. I was sick. I wasn't doing skincare either. This is the one we were trying to finish first. And it's about the top of these words. Well, in between these 2 lines. So it's about halfway gone. So I'm thinking this is still be in the box for next update, unfortunately. But after that, it should move pretty quickly. I can finish this in about 3 months. So I'm not worried. It's just backburnered. Now back to our Christmas Eve palette. For Laufey, we also needed a winter theme. So we rolled in the shade Snowflake, which is this pretty silver to hit pan. And it's not as big of a pan, but there is a pan in the center. And we hit this one in 9 uses. So That is still in the panning drawer for pan those eyeshadows, which was a matte and will not pan. But we got the 2 shimmers. So yay. Frigga. We rolled in the Charlotte Tilbury Color Talk lip liner for 11 uses. I think that was part of the prompt because I don't know why else I would have chosen 11 uses. But we got our 11 uses, so that one is done. For Balder, we rolled in the ColourPop lipstick in Date Night. I have this in to finish. I will not finish this, but this one and another one that still needs to get rolled into a project are on the chopping block. They will be discarded at the end of the year because they are starting to smell Play-Doh-y. It's not too bad yet, but they're going. So we're trying to get as much use out of this as we can before we have to toss it when the project ends. So we have 5 uses, including today. Again, there's too many as I said all through last year, I have too many lipsticks and projects. I keep doing that. I just do. Don't know why. Dropner, we rolled in the NYX eyeliner in All Time Olive for 30 uses. We've used it 5 times. Which I don't understand because I have so many greens in projects right now, green eyeshadows in projects right now, that you'd think I'd be getting more use out of this, and no. It is what it is. We have until December to finish this one, so we'll see what happens. So Elder Furthark, the original language of the Norse. We rolled in the rare pencil in Wise. I am wearing this today under the Date Night. Rolled this in to finish. We don't have a lot, but it's still going to be a bit to get through. And I was focused on the Pillow Talk and getting that one out. So this one today was the 3rd use. But with Pillow Talk on, because those 2 are similar enough that they were used for the same lipsticks, and that one should start to get a lot more use. Idun, we rolled in the Commodity Perfume and Juice to finish, and we are down to here. Honestly, if I hadn't missed those 2 weeks while I was sick, I probably would have had this finished, but this one will definitely be done by next update. I have no question about that, which is a good thing because I have another one that rolled into a project that's waiting for that one to finish so I can work on it. But we've used that one 11 times so far, and that's as much as we used. It was not full. I should note that. It was not full when we rolled it in. For Sif, we rolled in the Terra Moon shade Meteorite to hit pan. And I had said at the time that it was really close, and yeah, 3 uses. And we hit pan on that one. That one had a huge dip in it when we rolled it in. That was a gimme. So we have that one rolled out. And then for Valkyrie, we rolled in the MAC Brûlée single shadow. We rolled this in for 20 uses. I've used it once. I have too many light shades that I use this as a blending out shade. I do not put powder over my eye primer to set it. So I have too many light shades that I am already using as blending shades, so it just hasn't been getting use. I need to use more of the dark shades where I need that one, which I can do because I just rolled in an all dark palette for my Project Level Up. So when I start using, and I rolled that in on Friday. So when I start using that one, the Brulee should start getting some more use. And we should be able to get our 20, we should be able to get at least 10 uses just using that palette. And then it'll be a fight to get the others. But this does mean that we have 4 rollouts. I know previously I said I was going to roll in 6 each time, but I am so far behind on stuff. I'm just going to do the 4 roll-ins. I hope that is okay. Not necessarily for you, but I don't run out of time. Because I want to get these all in. I just overloaded. Thor, a bold product. And that is perfect. Okay. Remember when I mentioned the date night, there was a second lipstick from ColourPop that I need to get done because it's got to be thrown out at the end of the year. It is a bold red lip. So we will roll that in for Thor. This is Hear Me Roar. Actually, it has line marking to there. It's been laying outside, but that was where it was last marked. We'll put this one in, same as date night. We're going to put it in to finish. I don't finish the products. Not very often, at least. I've got so many for finish goals right now. But we're going to get as much use as we can on this one before the end of the night. I do not see this conflicting with the other red lipstick that I have in, just because the other red is a very orangey red, and this is a blue-based red. So, different uses. So this shouldn't conflict too much. Not that I use a red lipstick all that often, but okay, Mimir. I'm not actually sure how to pronounce that. M-I-M-I-R. Mimir would be my guess, but something you were not sure you wanted, but now brings you joy. I've seen other people roll this one in. And I've been trying to think of what I would bring in. And I'm still not positive. But I'm going to go with a liquid eyeliner. Because when I ordered the complete set of the Avatar collection, it was the one part that I wasn't sure that I wanted, because I don't use that often, but it I love theirs. The Elephant ColourPop ones have gone not so much, but the Lethal liquid liners were actually really nice. And the question is, what color do I bring in? You know what? We're going to finish one off. So this is the green shimmer from the Earth set. And I mean, there's not a whole lot left. This one, it's the one I've used the most. It's got a green to blue flip, which will go good with the colors that I have in. Green shimmer liner. So we'll bring this one in to finish. And I just realized I put away that lipstick, and I need to take pictures. One sec. Where did that go? Okay, so that's 2. Braggy, another lip product. Actually, we'll go with another lip liner. I don't want to do a brown because I got too many. I got dark brown and then light brown and medium brown, and already got dark red in. So I don't want either of the reds. Got one that matches that. You know what? No, I won't do a liner. We'll do a gloss. I think we'll have an easier time finding a gloss because too many of those are conflicting. Okay. So I have an orange gloss that I have not been using because I've been doing cool looks because greens and blues are mostly what's in. I have the red over there. Trying to finish. Do that for a lower loop. That works. Okay. So I already have the green lipstick. I didn't use it today because I wanted to get more use on the date night. But I have a green liquid lipstick in Throwback 30, I believe. So I'm going to bring this green gloss in to go with it. This is the shade Predator. It's got a pink green flip, but it's on the lips, it's almost exclusively green. We're going to do you know what, we're only going to do 10 uses on this one. So this is the green lipstick. Just so you can see. I should have given just a minute to let dry. Too late now. Okay. So that's without, that's with the shimmer. Like I said, it's basically just green. But it lightens it up that little bit that makes it a little more wearable. So we'll bring that in. Okay, and then we need one more. Fafner. A category report. Technically that would be lipsticks again, but it could also be eyeshadow. Or it could be what we're going to go with, which is blush. I have too much blush. Okay. I have too much cream blush currently in projects. So, but I've only got the one powder blush, so I'm going to get myself, because I finally rolled this out, I'm going to give myself some variety. The question is, which one do I go with? So I have a light This is what I'm wearing today. Light pink. Peachy pink. Currently in. And I have 2 light pink cream blushes. An orange cream blush, which is actually almost out, so I don't want to bring in an orange blush. And then a dark pink. It's not quite a red. So I'm thinking, no, too light. I could go with this, which would actually go really well with the orange while I finish that up, but also to tame down the dark red, the dark pink. Or I could just go all in with that dark and darken it up. I think because I can double with this one on the 2, I'm going to go with this one. Now, and that is way too far to try to hit pan or finish goal. So we are going to go 20 uses. Do usage goal on this one. So this is Crystal by Benefit. There we go. So here are our 4 roll-ins. We got green shimmer lips, green shimmer eyes, dark red lip, and this dark peach blush. Dark peach is a good way to describe it. So that's, and then we have all the other products they're still in, because we got a lot of products still in. But it's okay. Again, we have until December. Product ends on December 20th. I've been doing it on the 22nd, which was yesterday. I got your pictures. Don't put things in. I'll put that one. Okay. I'm rambling at this point. I've been doing it on the 22nd because Deca Panning is on the 20th. So mine are 2 days late. So we have until December 22nd to finish these up. Or as in the case of the 2 ColourPop lipsticks, just get as much use as we can before they roll out. But actually, one of the nice things is now that we've gotten this one in, all of my I want to finish for the years are now in projects. And 3 of them are in this one. So that is awesome. We will see you in the next update. Oh, Throwback 30 on the 28th. So on the 28th, we will do Throwback 30. And we'll see how we've been doing on that one. That one is over halfway done at this point, which is scary. So we'll see you on the 28th. Bye.